We're lucky we caught these guys. If it was depicted in that previous tape had gotten out there. Yeah, no one should know about that. We're lucky we caught wind of this. On September 24th, the production company who found these, Secret Handshake Productions, made their intentions to release these tapes known on social media when they posted, "A series of strange anomalous events have been caught on tape. We've come into possession of them. These tapes will be made public starting October 15th. Tales of dread and darkness. Yeah, don't worry. We took care of them. This is tape 5. Label Sleep Cycle."
Hi, my name is Brian. My brother Flynn made these podcast episodes, but I think he was confused about how to actually upload them because none of them were ever actually published, but I think he thought they were. The issue is over now, I guess, but I wanted to send them to you in case you know anything about what might have been going on here. I honestly don't know how far apart these were all recorded, but I put them all in one file for you. So here are the podcast episodes that were unfortunately never published.
So, hi. Yeah, my name is Flynn. I'm not a podcaster. I'm really not trying to be a podcaster. I guess I'm trying to make sense of something that's going on, and I'm hoping someone can help. I'd use one of those sleep cycle apps like the ones that track your REM cycles and then the alarm wakes you up when you're in a light stage of sleep. It's supposed to, help you be less tired and stuff. So, anyway, I've been using this app for a few months, and there's this feature on it where it can record your breathing so you can listen back. And I noticed last week that there was one night where the sound graph showed a high noise activity at a certain point, so I listened back. I don't really find this one too concerning, but here it is. Look, I don't fully know what that noise in the background was, but houses make noise, The next one's a little bit stranger to me. See, that didn't sound quite right, but, I guess I just figured I was just making noises in my sleep. I don't think that's ever really been a thing for me before, but, I also haven't recorded myself in the past. And honestly, I felt like this was helping me identify sections of my sleep cycle that were up and down. The next night was a little bit more intense, though. I do have to say that I was getting a little freaked out at this point, with this being the third time that there were these weird noises now clearly coming from me. Alright, well, anyway, here's the next one. When I heard this, I was pretty jarred. I mean, this is freaking weird. I thought there was somebody else in my room. So I checked all the doors and windows to see if there were any signs of tampering, but I didn't find anything. But then if you listen to the next night... The sky is too blue. Alright, look, so that one I'm pretty sure is my voice. I've been trying to get in with a sleep specialist for weeks now, but either they're not taking new patients or they're not under my insurance. Anyway, if you know anything, reach out, comments, message me. Hey, listeners out there, this is Flynn. Again. Look, I get sleep talking, but this is obviously a weirder situation than that. Also, I've never been a sleep talker and definitely not a sleepwalker. Also, this doesn't even sound like my voice. Truthfully, I just moved to Pittsburgh, so I'm new to the area, and I work remotely, so I don't really know anyone around here to talk to. If anybody is listening to this and has experienced anything like this, is a sleep specialist, or knows a sleep specialist, I would really appreciate you commenting so that we can get in touch. So, I'm back with more. I'll just let this one speak for itself. When I listened to this, I was freaked out. But I was also confused. I didn't know what I was hearing at first, but when I walked out into my hallway this morning, my dog was dead. Just lying there in the hallway. Dead. I was so confused because he was only 2 years old, and I just took him to the vet last week, and they said he was as healthy as can be. And then I listened again. I think I killed my dog. Somebody please help. This is scaring me. Hey! There, I know it's been a few weeks since I've dropped anything on here, and thankfully, my recordings haven't shown any weird activity lately. It seems like maybe I was just having a weird period of sleepwalking, and, well, things were really stressful at my job during that time, so that probably had something to do with it. Definitely weird, but it seems like it's under control now, so here's hoping that I won't have to post anything else on here. So, if anybody listened, I appreciate you taking the time. Hey, I'm back. So, it seems like some weird stuff is starting again. Here is last night's sleep cycle recording. Get ready! Get ready! Get ready! Get ready! I literally do not remember being outside at all last night. I woke up this morning and my bedroom window was shattered. Then I listened to last night's recording. It's almost here. 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 I honestly don't even know what to say. I guess just listen to last night's recording. Please. I woke up with a horrible headache, but not like a regular one. If you've ever had surgery, you know when you wake up in the morning after and the pain meds have worn off and it feels like you just got stabbed? Yeah, it was kind of like that. I got up, I went to the bathroom, and noticed that I had this huge scar on the top of my head, and it was bleeding a little bit. Literally no idea how that could have happened. I literally don't know what to say or what to do. Clearly putting these stupid podcasts out just isn't doing anything, so I guess I don't know where to turn. I honestly wasn't that insanely worried about this stuff until I literally killed my own dog, I guess, and last night with this creepy-ass recording and waking up with a bleeding scar on my head. I literally can't handle what happened with my dog. I feel like I'm a murderer, but I know I'm not. I guess I just need everyone to know that if I accidentally did kill my dog, it wasn't me. Like, whatever is happening in my sleep right now is not me, and it's not in my control. The reason I'm putting these podcast things out there is because I'm trying to get help and not do any harm. Literally. Even if you don't think you can help, just anybody reaching out to talk would be really appreciated. I feel really alone right now. Thanks.
Hey, it's Brian now. So, Flynn died about a month ago. The whole thing was really weird and unusual, and they were able to get into his phone to see if they could discover anything about his death. They didn't really feel like they could find anything satisfactory on the phone, so I ended up getting to keep it. I honestly hadn't talked to Flynn in like 2 years because of some family tension, so I had no idea he was struggling or that he had this podcast thing. I found out when I was searching through his phone trying to make sense of the whole thing. I guess all I can say is that Flynn was a really lonely guy, and I wish he would have reached out for help. I mean, I guess I wish I would have reached out to him first. Anyway, I found this last sleep cycle app recording on his phone, and I guess I just wanted to share this with you since he's no longer able to. I honestly don't know if this was the night he died or what it was, but it's the last recording in the app.
This tape was written and directed by John Brotherhood and features the voices of John Brotherhood as Brian, J.T. Backus as Flynn, and Joe Boersma as